First of all, I want to give the thank you, Dr. Jain, to connecting to each other for this because we are all are working in a different area, different topics. So it's a very good platform to sharing to experience to each other. So thank you. First, myself is a Mahitosh. I'm working with GRAVIS last 25 years. So GRAVIS is basically a organization, NGO. It's more focusing on the desert community, Thar Desert community in the Rajasthan. We are working on several issues, but currently I would be like to present on climate change, resilience in the Thar Desert adaptation. So everybody know about Thar Desert because desert is a very common word and everybody know about the desert. But our Thar Desert is the smallest, geographically is the smallest desert in the globally. But density wise, it is a most density population live in this area because here is the very indigenous technology to found in our history. In this area, the average rainfall is the 150 to 250 millimeter in a year. Main source of the livelihood in this area is agriculture is the primary livelihood, but it depend on the rains. Always it depend on the rain. If rain is on time and good rains, then agriculture is good. Otherwise, it's no. That people have a secondary option is animal husbandry. And in this area, you found that there is the not a big ruminants is number of big ruminants. Here is the very small ruminants. Sheep and goats are very common in this area because if in the drought season they are migrate to the other region is also with their livestock is also.
Sorry, are you sharing your screen? Because I can't see it, right? Maybe I'm making a mistake. Are you sharing your screen?
Just a minute.
Okay. Because if you're not showing, I can share on your behalf and do it. Whatever works for you. I have no problems. Because
Now
yeah,
it's
I think
okay.
starting it says, now we can see it. Now we can see it. Thank you. Now we can see it. Please go
Now
ahead.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can go to the slide you were talking about. You don't have to go back to the beginning. Please continue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Due to the drought condition, women and older people are the most affected because they are generally not migrated. In this area, is migration is only male person or male person with their livestock. Female and older people, they are living in the villages. So very small prediction about 100 years of the history. In basically is हिंदी कि 100 साल को उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे से क्लासिफाइड कर रखा है। 7 काल 27 जमाना 63 कोरिया काचा 3 महाकाल ऐसा पड़ा है जिसमें माँ से पूत मिले ना पाछा। मतलब if we start the last 100 years, तो 7 year is the drought years. And 27 year is the it moderate. Sometimes is a good rain or some is more average moderate rain. 27 56 63 कोरिया काचा 63 is the some area is drought and some area is the not drought. And 3 साल 3 year is the severe drought. Severe drought means कि माँ से पूत मिले ना पाछे कि अगर if they are the मतलब they are very severe drought. Last severe drought is the 2006. So this is our, but is it now is the very big challenge in this area is a climate change. Climate change in this area after the climate change is not a desert issue, it's a global issue, but it's very big, easily affected the desert because in this area rainfall is increasing. If we say the rainfall is increasing in terms of the amount, but number of days are decreasing. intensity rain is the increasing, but slow rain is not. So rain is very high intensity. We never heard about the flood in this area, but last 10 to 15 years, we found 2 to 3 times we found flood in this area. Due to this reason, and monsoon is also getting delayed. Monsoon not come on that time. Generally, previous monsoon is come in the June and July, the last week of the June, but now is shifted. It's come into the July mid or August starting. So this is due to the monsoon, agriculture is also affected because their agriculture cycle is also effect for audience. And here is the soil condition are not capturing the high rain intensity water. So there is the harvesting capacity of the sand is also one of the region. And third one is yes, anybody?
Continue, sir. I'll
Yeah.
mute that person. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And understanding about the management of the high rain is also one of the issue because people are never facing the high intensity rain in this area. And second is day by day, we are ignored the indigenous knowledge. We are more focusing on the science, but it's indigenous knowledge. We are ignoring the indigenous knowledge. So this is the one of the big region in this area, flood and everything. Growing gender inequality is also one of the concern of regarding this one. Traditional knowledge is getting distinct. I'm already told you about the previous system is the rainwater harvesting is such a indigenous, such a ultimate techniques. But now day by day, we are more focusing on the technical, the machinery system, groundwater extraction, and this other. And and limited CSO community-based organization capacity is also limited. This is the all the major concern. If you find in the desert, they are make the climate change condition is more worse. I'm telling about GRAVIS. GRAVIS is basically a 42, around 43 years old organization. It's working basically with the Gandhian ideology. We are working with the Gandhian ideology. We are more focusing on the two things because poorest person is our first priority, and Gram Swarajya. Every solution we found in the village level. So we are more focusing on the Gram Swarajya practices. GRAVIS is always bleed on the traditional wisdom with modern science. GRAVIS is facilitate network and linkages. Presently, GRAVIS working in the more than 2,000 villages with 2 million working with 2 million population. And we are strong now. We are more strongly focused on the climate change action also. If we saw our actions on the efforts on the approach on the ground, so our first approach is capacity building. Capacity building in first of all the formation of the CBOs. CBOs means we are constitute village level village development committee, VDC and ILG. Now we are more focusing on the ILG. ILG means intergenerational learning groups. In this ILG, there are the 15 to 18 members are there in this group plus 60, 45 to 60 age group, 18 to 45 age group, and below 18, 13 to 18 age group. People are member of this group. Male and female are member of this group because they are the exchange their knowledge. The older people are exchange their knowledge to younger people and younger people, their action to learn. So this kind of action, now presently we have around 4,000 ILG in our entire project areas. So this is the one of our new initiative, because previously we are the formed the VDC, Village Development Committee, but now we are more focusing on the ILG, intergenerational learning groups. After the formation of this group, we are give the trainings and capacity building. Regularly, we organize the monthly meeting. Is also we also take give the training of their capacity building. We also to know about the current issue. We also give their the solution with their. So this is our training is more participatory training is there. And we also working with the government also, because government have so many schemes regarding to every, maybe health, maybe education, maybe water, maybe agri, the old age people, but gap, because they didn't know about the knowledge, and they didn't know about the schemes and everything. So this ILG also make a bridge between the community and government. We are to capacity building to ILG. We are doing capacity building to ILG, and ILG. This is our ideas is to the community. Second, our action is more focusing. Climate change for action is more focusing on the rainwater harvesting. GRAVIS make totally program focusing on the rainwater. We are never work on the groundwater extraction or groundwater schemes, and because rainwater harvest people can do at individual to community level. अकेले से लेकर वो विलेज लेवल तक वो उसको मैनेज कर सकता है. If we say that rainwater harvesting, we are harvest rainwater. It is individual level, community level, agriculture level, every type of, and livestock is also. So at rainwater harvesting at individual level, we are develops rainwater harvesting taankas. Its capacity around 25 liter, 20,000, 25 liter thousand rainwater harvest. This is the pure water, because in this area, groundwater, mostly area groundwater is saline or maybe fluorinated. So this is not good for the health. So we are more focusing on the people. Rainwater is the best solution in this area. This rainwater, this taka is fulfill their 5 to 7 month their water, drinking water need in this area. And this one water is not only in terms of the purity, is also good for health is also. If people are using the ground rainwater, they also give their good digestion system, any other health issues is also no fluorosis, no joint pain, so many. And at a community level, we are develop some village pond. It's a village pond, and in generally we are telling in rural areas called naadis. Naadis are the small pond. So they are previous. This is the one of the best water harvesting source in this area, but now they are ignoring. Before independence, this is the responsibility of the community to manage their water individual and household level by or their own. After the independence, government say water supply is their responsibility. So people are day by day to ignoring the traditional wisdom. So the previous people on the Amavasya, Purnima, Gyaras, such kind of a special day, people come at the people were come at the nadi. They are doing some the work, just desilting the nadi, cleaning their catchment. Still today, they are cleaning their catchment is also. So under this GRAVIS, more than 10,000 nadis were or are desilting, because due to the rains, the silt is coming, so their holding capacity is decreasing. So after the desilting, water capacity is increasing 2 times to 4 times is there. So depend on the indigenous system, because we are always, when we are the desilting the nadi, we are involved rural older people in this process. I'm not criticize Gravis is never criticize the government, but I'm just want to share a experience. If older people is there, so he will be tell you about how what is the last limit of your desilting. So they know it कि अगर इसके बाद आप खोदोगे तो पानी water is not stored properly. But now in some many government programs just like is Narega and any others, they are also desilting the nadis, but after the desilting the nadi, because they are using the machines and they are not using the people indigenous science, so water is percolated, water is not holding. So this is the also one of the reason. So this is there. Some berries. Berries is a kind of percolation well is there. So they also a pure water filter, because in this area there is the gypsum layer in the ground level. Gypsum layer is there. So this is the not percolated water in the ground. So we surface small wells or percolation well. So if we previous is very common in this area, but now is mostly are defunct. So gravis are regenerate or desilting or renovation of the this berries is also. And we also more focusing on the rainwater in agriculture, because in this area, if we saw the sand type, sand pores are little bit larger. So water holding capacity is not good. If good rains is coming and the landscape is, you found it there, not a flat landscape is there. Here is the landscape is the, some area is a dune, some area is the slopey. So if good rains is coming, so and intensity of rain is high, so they flush out their seed is also, manure is also, and productive soil is also. So we are construct is farm dukes, and in language of the desert we say khadi. Small individual farmers we are developed khadis or internal khadins also. But one khadin is a more slope, so we are developed khadin. Khadin is not only for harvesting the water, it's also maintain the moisture of the moisture of the land. If 1 or 2 good rain is coming, people get full year of the food security is common there. Not only the food security is also the fodder security for their livestock is also, and they also grain some other kind of food just like a guar, moong, moat, bajra, tel, just kind of they are, because in this area only kharif crop is very common. So we are also, this is the very big initiative, big achievement in this area. Those farm had khadim, they found 2 to 3 times more crops in their area. We also developed some nutritional garden in this area, because every household we give a small arid horticulture unit. We give to 25 plants in the one area. In this area, we are working in the interior part. I think many people are very for they're surprising. People are never see pomegranate anar in their life. But now in their area, you saw the picture of this lady, you can see the first time she told us कि I am first time tasted the pomegranate in my field. Otherwise, they are not getting the. So this kind of things we also day by
Mahitosh,
day
I
it.
think, can you
Yeah,
please wrap it up now, please? Do you have any
yeah,
final
sure.
comment? Okay, please.
Yes, sir. So this kind of the traditional harvesting, these are the different kind of the structures. So we are the focusing on the rainwater. Climate change action, we also working on the research and documentation is also, because we also documentation case studies and some success example and documentaries also develop, and we share provide is our website portal is also. If we under the work, we found that the CBOs, especially intergeneration learning group, they are our instrumental. Women are play very effective role too in this area. Traditional knowledge and rural science is the critical contributor in this area, because in this area some grassing are day by day disappearance of like Sevan or Dhaman. This is a more nutrient grass in this area, but we are developed silvi pasture and pasture land in this area, and those all maintained by the women. So this is our most of the program climate change action is they are the women-led programs is there. So this is the also this is the picture is also in the GRAVIS involvement involvement in the climate change adaptation is also because we want to this kind of model. We are presenting with the European Union and some other partners is also in this area. So this kind of our experience or this kind of our nation to exchange in other landscape is also. So we are also more focusing on the developing the community-based organization is also so this kind of things. So we are also playing every kind of the day celebration. We are more focusing on the more plantation and more this kind of, and this is our so thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anybody has any comment? I'll just have a few comments to make. I'm sending you a contact information, Mahitosh. What
Yeah.
I'm more interested in that what you have all learned, that experience with all this years should be shared widely. And I think this is basically about knowledge management and way to share knowledge, not just through PowerPoint, but through more interactive means. I'm sending you email. Please contact me after that.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Anybody else? Any comments? What Mahitosh has talked about?